halfway through the first quarter, and the Marlins lost in the championship.
How could you eject a kid in the championship game? Who did that, Kenny?
The referee.
Yeah. He threw a punch.
He threw a punch.
Twice.
That's a kid.
And he said something that was inappropriate.
No, he threw a punch.
Yeah, well, it was both.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So, and I've talked to his father since then, and he even said, he had a long talk with Dylan and understood why it happened, and he's gotten better for it apparently.
Let me tell you, he's grown up.
He has.
He's grown up because there was a time that he couldn't take that. But I'm tell you, he's grown up a lot since then. Now, like I say, the weather's gonna be a little different, and that may play a big difference in the game. I think it may even fill out a little bit because it ain't gonna be run right, run left, or whatever how they do it. But I think that weather's gonna be a key factor in that game.
Yep.
And a team that holds on to the ball, plays solid, and don't give turnovers in field position, maybe the team that actually win the game. So it's going to come down to a lot of coaching and securing that ball.
Somebody said, can we get the short version, please? Sure, Marlins. I'm going with the Marlins.
I think the Pack going to win this one. I believe the Pack going to win because I think they're going to hold it together. We'll see.
All right. Pack and Renegades and rookies.
Wait, what was your prediction?
I said Marlins.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I said Marlins. So Pack and Renegades. So let me just put that down. I don't even want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from you.
Put your mic down, man.
Mr. Producer Man.
So I've been sitting here watching these. Like I say, this.
He's been trying to crank this up since we got here. Before we've been trying to crank this up all week.
It's 18 episodes, and who would have known it would have ended up like this?
Yep.
Who would have known it would have ended up like this? But it's hard to tell. I can't really draw sides because we got personal relationships in here too. But if I was a gambling man, I have to go all the way back to the initial contest. Pack taught the Renegades a lesson, and the Renegades learned from that lesson. I just don't know if they learned enough. I'll leave it like that.
So you're taking the Pack.
I know where Jarvis at. I done been in the trenches with him. I done been in the trenches against him, and he gonna bring it. But I think that Pack they got too many big guns, man. They got too many weapons.
All right.
Too many weapons.
So we're going to ask Sheldon in place of Jarvis. Short version, please.
As Jarvis will put it, look at here. Say, man. No, actually, I got to go with Pack, man. There's a lot of weapons over there. I've seen both play. I really have. I've seen both play, and I've seen them playing at their best. But I think at the end of the day, they'll edge out toward the end. I think they'll be more consistent toward the very, very end. I don't think they will give up many big plays. But I think it's gonna be a dogfight though. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout. I think it's gonna be a good dogfight. But I think toward the end, I think they're just gonna hold on just a little bit longer.
All right.
I'll chime in on the rookie game on the D1 Pack versus the Renegade. I'll be honest with you. The Renegade ended up playing while Jarvis was practicing. The rookie level were playing right before we played in the semifinals game. So I got a chance to chime in. That was a great game. I guess y'all played the Cypress Tigers. Mm-hmm. I don't know who was the favorites in that game. I really don't follow it like that, I'll be honest with you. But I ended up just witnessing a great game. And that was the first opportunity that I ever saw the Renegades, rookie level play. Now, I did see the Pack play because we scrimmaged them earlier. So I just want to see. I have no predictions on the game. I predict it's going to be a great game. I predict two great D1 teams going to come, and they're going to lay it all out on the line. I think the Pack kid is going to bring it, give 100%. I predict the Renegades kid is going to give it 100%. The coaching staff and the parents and so on and so forth. And that's my predictions. I predict a great game on the junior level. I'm in on the rookie level for the D1 Pack versus Renegade. That's my prediction.
Oh, come on. You got to pick a winner.
That's it. That is the winner.
No. I can't. You ain't getting off the hook on that one.
You can't
I
be
don't watch it
politically
like that.
correct
Like
on
it'll be
football
dishonest for me to
times.
sit there. I never watch both teams play. I'll be honest with you. It'll be dishonest for me to say, the Renegade or the Pack. But I do predict a great game. I do that. I don't watch them enough like that. We don't play division. That was my first time ever seeing the Renegades play. And the first time I saw the Pack play was when we scrimmaged them on the rookie level. So I don't follow them that way. It'll be tough for me to give them my prediction. But I do predict a great game.
So I'll put down here spiked white picket fence.
I know the stand's going to be fired up, though. I
that
can
should
give
be.
you that.
I'm going to give you the short version. It's always tough to beat the same opponent twice. Always tough. So I'm going with the Pack. Sorry, Jarvis.
Shit, you went with the right team. Shit, they the number one team in the nation. In the nation.
Yeah?
Why would you not go with them?
Yeah. All right, junior level. Judson Junior Rockets and the North Houston Panthers.
Man, they receive out?
Short version, yes, we're running out of time.
The receiver's out.
He's out.
Pack. They had the receiver, Justin.
Producer man.
I'm with Jarvis. I like the Rockets. They got the tradition, but when you missing big weapons like that in big games, it hurts. You got to change your game plan up. Nobody wants to go into a championship game without the blueprint.
Okay. Sheldon.
Yeah, that's easy, Pack.
Wow. Okay. Colts.
Yeah, I played the Pack. I ride with the Pack on that one, on the junior level, against the Judson.
Oh, wait. Joe Heath said, kid is playing.
I ain't listening to Joe
You
Heath.
changing your pick.
Well,
Or
it's
I'm not listening to Joe.
Let's say
Joe-
Joan Benjamin.
Yeah, that's Joe Heath. It's Joe Heath.
No, that's a Jones.
That's his.
Benjamin.
That's his wife. I guarantee he's. The kid couldn't even walk on his knee. He had to be carried off the field after the game.
That's a smoke screen.
And even if he's playing,
They say
even if he's playing, he's not going to be the same. I'm telling you, that injury, once he had to be carried off the field. He never left the bench. His head was down the whole time. He's a great kid. Smiled when they won the game. They carried him to the field so he could join the rest of the team. I took a picture with him. I'll show it to you. He's on the ground, and I had to get down to take the picture with him because he couldn't stand up. And then when they left the stadium, they had to carry him off.
Kenny, they say he playing.
Well, I don't care what they're saying.
They say going to send a video of him running.
Whatever. and that video was what, 3 weeks ago? I don't believe that. That kid was done. That knee was wrapped. It was iced. He couldn't put any weight on it. And if they are playing him and he's injured,
Kenny, it might just be a bruise.
that's a problem. That's a problem. If he plays, that may be great. He may play.
He's really good.
He may play.
He's really good.
He is really good.
He's really good.
And he is a big part of not just their offense, but their defense as well. So that makes a big difference because on defense, he plays a corner position like nobody's business. I mean, you got a kid that he just throws his hands up and the ball sticks to it.
Yeah, he's good. The quarterback is good too.
Yes, he is. They've got more weapons than just Dashnia. They've got a number of weapons on that team.
I just like him though. He's just a dog.
But I'm going with Rockets. I think they still win.
They're a good football team.
They are.
And I watched them when they played us, and he killed us.
And let's be honest, Rockets have been there. They've been there. They just haven't quite got over the hump. I think this.
They ain't got over what?
I think this time they get there.
They ain't got over the hump. They haven't got over the hump.
No, they haven't.
That means they don't know how to win championships.
But
I want to see them win.
But
They had the Renegades down by 2,
And I think they do
3
Saturday.
touchdown.
I think they do Saturday.
Winning the championship is an art. It ain't something that just happen. You got to know how to do that. And as of now, Justin haven't shown me they know how to do that. They can have 22, 26, 29, and 32. playing or not playing, riding with the home team.
Of course you would.
Of course. I mean, who would you ride with? A team that has won and always winning, or a team that usually go and don't win?
I don't think Dashney is playing, and if he does, I don't think he'll be.
I hope the kid play because I hope all kids, play healthy.
Yes.
I don't want the kid to not play.
But I don't want him to play and hurt himself even further that will damage that knee to the point that he can no longer play.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
I don't think they that foolish to put that kid in that situation.
Please be smart. But if he does play, I don't think he'll be the same. I think he'll be limited to what he can do. I think his lateral movements are going to be limited because I've had knee injuries, and I know what it's done to me. So,
But these young kids, Kenny,
you know what? I was young too, and here I am at 50 years old, and I'm paying that price from being young, playing on injured knees.
I think that man gonna suit up, Kenny.
He may suit up, like I said, but I don't think he'll be the same as he has been all season long. I think he'll be limited on how he plays, and then from there. But I think the Rockets still have enough to win that game.
They're a good football team.
Either way, I'm still riding with the Pack.
Good football team. Rockets a good football team, Kenny.
All right, last one, seniors, and you can just put that down, turn it off. Because we ain't even talking about that.
Say everybody turn it off.
Everybody can turn theirs off. Man, what you mean?
Renegades in the U in seniors. Okay, so who
Get the mic
thinks?
to that
Let me
man
just
right
do
there.
this. Let me just do this. Who thinks Renegades are going to win?
Who thinks the Renegade's gonna win? Everybody in here, Kenny. You ask the question like that. Come on, ask the man right there. He a Renegade.
Go ahead.
Who you think?
What's your name?
My name is Xavier
You have a last name, Xavier?
Owens.
Okay, just making sure. And I thought I'd recognize that name. I've heard a lot about this young man.
Yeah.
So why do you think you guys are going to beat the Unity?
Just trust. I can trust my lineman.
Because you can trust your lineman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So clearly, Colombo, you're going Renegades.
I mean, yeah, for pretty much the same reason he said. When you see they line they have, the size and the physicality, they opening holes. I've seen this young man run touchdowns and that I could have ran. Just run straight. Is nobody in your way. Just run. Ain't nobody there. And when somebody is in the way, you got a challenge in front of you. Between him and this kid with 6.
Cute.
Hey, man. First, we moving people out the way. And when you do get in the way, we getting on your ass
Price to pay
over
for it.
and over and over. It's going to take a lot to beat that team.
All right.
It's going to take a lot.
Man,
in my opinion, if you are going to beat them, you better get up a lead in that first quarter before they get rolling and going and hold it. Because come second, third quarter and they get hot, it could be 7-6. Next thing you know, it's 30-6. They can put up points in a flash.
Yeah, I think one of the intangibles too, though, that most people don't talk about is King Jarvis. King Jarvis. How long that team been gelling? Because that I mean, chemistry has a lot, especially at this level. I mean, you talking about seniors, the more chemistry you got.
A couple of the linemen I've been having for a little while. Actually, I got Zay last. Zay was the last piece to the puzzle. He was the last one. Q and Rodney and Vidal, they play spring ball with me.
Yeah.
And but even when I got the team together, and Denver and Zeke and them guys, we put a lot of practice in June and July because we was getting ready for the Battle of Alamo. Mm-hmm. So we put extra work in June. Then we came back in July because we was getting ready for battle.
Right.
So we was practicing, hard. I mean, we was padded up when people didn't even have helmets yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we was putting in the work in June and July when people were still trying to fill their rosters out.
Yep.
So I think that we probably more prepared.
Yeah.
Than a lot of the teams on that level.
It's hard to not experience.
And we're pretty much out of time here. So everybody in consensus here says Renegades win.
No doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Unity, have you had a chance to see them play at all?
I have.
Have you seen that group?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Huge.
They got some size.
They
There's
do
a
have
difference
some
in
size.
big and there's a difference in huge. When I say they linemen, they're big, but probably over half of them could literally be running backs. Like, they're athletes. They big, but these kids can move. I seen a play. It was a lineman running almost step for step with this boy. That's a legit running back, like one of the best around. And this lineman is